The Table is Yours podcast contains content that may not be suitable for some audiences, such as themes of violence, swearing, sexual language, alcohol, and death. Please, if any sequences or episodes are ever triggering or uncomfortable in any way, we ask you to take a pause from the episode or skip it entirely. It is important that our table is a safe space for everyone, including you.
The Table is Yours podcast is a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends around a table and through video call play tabletop role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. Together, we hope to bring the joy and fun of our game to you wherever you are as if you are a part of our table. For when you're sitting, creating, and playing with us, the table is yours.
Hello and welcome to The Table is Yours, a role-playing adventure show where a bunch of friends sit around a table and through video call to play Dungeons and Dragons and then eventually other TTRPGs, I promise. I am your GM, Con Riley. My pronouns are they, them. You can follow me anywhere at Kryles or Kryles_, depending where you are. And fun fact this week is my favorite type of chips or chip-adjacent snack are baked lays. Sorry, bitch.
You can do
You
flavor.
can say it.
Yeah, we can help.
Plain
have
baked
the
lays
shade.
the best
Yeah,
ones.
the plain baked lays are the best. Close second is dill pickle lays.
True. You can say your favorite dip that you like.
Hi, my name is Lexi May. I use she, her pronouns, and I play Connie, the human fire genasi artificer, who also uses she, her pronouns. You can find me online at Lexi May Hunter on Instagram, and my favorite chip/chip adjacent snack. I like to do a very sweet popcorn, where it's popcorn with M&Ms.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Wash. Our pronouns are he, him. You can find me still on Steam. I don't know, dude. I don't know. My fun fact today is my favorite snack adjacent to chips are the Tabasco Cheez-Its.
Oh,
I fucking love them.
They smell like ass.
You smell like ass.
You know who it be. Snack-wise, I was gonna say something really basic like original Doritos, but I want to be a little more cursed since this is a hostile work environment, and I want to say that previously when I was a snack person, one of the things that I could eat and you just devastate like a whole box, those fucking chicken and a biscuit crackers were so good. So good.
Hey, I'm Rebecca. I play Isabella Ballador, Tiefling Paladin Bard of the group. We both use she, her pronouns. You can find me at markmark13 on Instagram. And my favorite chip adjacent snack is the Trader Joe's jalapeno cheddar poppers that are vegan.
Hi, my name is Jake. I play Finley de Galilei. Both of our pronouns are he, him. He's a druid. I am not. You can find me. My favorite snack, I would say...
You can find me.
You can find me?
You can.
Try.
My favorite chip/chip adjacent, it is a chip, so there's no adjacent. It's just going to be salt and vinegar kettle cooked chips.
Hi, I'm Vic. I play Resident Rabbi Terrence Astonis. My pronouns are they, them. Terrence's pronouns are he, they. And Con stole my favorite chip.
Of course you fucking
They can be the same.
It's true. I love
Come
the
here.
baked lays. The baked lays are the best ones. Also followed shortly by the pickle chips because we just have the same taste in snacks. I'm pretty sure. Also, a classic Cheez-It. Just a regular Cheez-It.
Yeah, no big deal. We're snacky little babies.
Snacky little
Fuck
babies.
it.
I love a snack. The white cheddar popcorn's also great. I just
Yeah.
love a snack.
Hey everybody, I'm Heather Lore. You can find me on any social media at Land of Lore. I play Shay Erebus, and one of my favorite chips is also those jalapeno corn yummy snackies from Trader Joe's. Also, they have a very good vegan caramel peanut butter popcorn. That is fucking delicious.
And of course, you can follow us anywhere at TTIYDND. That is where you can find The Table is Yours, TTIYDND, and all social medias. Also, please support us on Patreon. We have some fun stuff there, and it helps make this show cooler, funner, and better. I know some of those words aren't actual, but whatever. If there are no other questions, curiosities, wonders, hopes, dreams, wishes, needs, wants, snacks, then let us get into the recap of what happened last episode on The Table is Yours. What story shall be sung today? One can never know how the melody might sound. Our adventurers have already begun to pluck the strings of their story, and their combined composition is unfolding like a road before us.
Once we were done being blinded by spotlights, Connie saw her mother Pyra, her dad Theodore, and her sibling Axel arrive at the banquet. She approached her mother pretty heatedly and asked why they came, to which Pyra and Theodore both responded that Lady Seraphima, Theodore's sister, asked them to, so they had to. Connie started hounding Theodore with questions about the Rousseau family, like what happened to her grandfather and how old was Theodore, which upset her parents and her sibling. Theodore explained it was unfair for Connie to assume that the danger she was in with Seraphima was because of Theodore making a decision to step down as the 9th Precinct's burgomaster to get his family out of a bad situation. Connie kept pushing though, which made Theodore storm off with Axel. Pyra scolded Connie for not even trying to have a pleasant conversation with how much time it had been since they last saw each other. Connie shifted her anger towards Pyra, who was not having any of that. Pyra explained that Connie was responsible for her own actions to become Adelaide, which resulted in her losing her leg, losing her dark vision, getting an innocent girl killed, and then getting her brother Ezra killed and Axel disabled. Pyra reminded her that she warned Connie that Seraphima would use her. Connie then dejectedly threw Pyra's words back at her, which made Pyra end the conversation sarcastically saying that maybe once Connie inevitably got the rest of her family killed, maybe the memories of them would push her to her final goal, whatever it was, saying that's all people were to Connie, are memories waiting to happen. Yeesh. I thought my mom and I had bad fights. Wash and Terrence got to know Theodore and Axel a little bit at the family table. Axel asked Terrence about how Connie had a metal dog like V2, or even armor. Terrence assumed she made them, but Axel explained that Connie was never a good student, and often her artifice was volatile and would explode in failures. They were confused of how she'd ever have the ability to make those things when she also dropped out of learning and then eventually left home. Finley went up to Sham, noting that he never wore his hair in a ponytail ever. When he approached Sham and Maud as Lady Yadra, Sham seemed to not recognize him. When he tried his best to reach his friend, that was when Maud messaged him subtly in his head to explain she had also thought Sham was acting weird. The two nodded, and then Finley got Cinnamon to break the tie in his hair that held an emerald, which cracked when hitting the floor. Suddenly, the real Sham was back. He began to ask Finley all those questions, seemingly missing 2 and some years, maybe 3, of his life being controlled by Arathia Burke. Maud told the two to keep up appearances as she noticed Arathia observing their scuffle happening, and she went to distract the bull. I went to go catch up with my parents, as well as talk with Queen Iris, the monarch of the northern country of Valiscan. Codex went to speak with Lord Kess, aka the Shadow of Fear, Kessak, aka the God of Sorrow, Suffering, Pain, blah blah, you already know. As the two danced, Codex got some clarification on the Hexaleap situation. She didn't have the power of a Hexaleap in her, she was a Hexaleap, or half of one, split between her and Dogma. Kessak, despite being a god of such horrible things, seemed more like a weirdo than evil. He explained he was just tied to Arathia, so unfortunately, if anyone wanted to kill her, it would kill him, so he couldn't let that happen. Shay approached both that green-haired woman and Aster, Terrence's friend, who were with another woman wearing a black and yellow dress, and her mouth and neck were wrapped in linen. Aster, recognizing Shay, introduced herself and the others. The green-haired woman was named Hela, and the woman in black and yellow was Gazania. The three of them made up the Beautification Committee of Zabraria. Aster led the Burg, Hela the Grove, and Gazania the Wilds. Gazania was mute, but spoke through sign, which the others translated. Eventually, Aster said if Shay wished, she could introduce her to both the Bull of the Tide Thorns and Pontiff Amnestria. Shay agreed and met the two. The Archbishop thanked Shay for all of the Fated Fates work before walking off with the Beautification Committee. Pontiff Amnestria walked with Shay, describing that she sometimes just felt like a figurehead around the bulls, kind of like King Gil, I guess, but said how wonderful it was to meet heroes. She went on to explain that through her work, she knew not only Shay's mother, but her father, and explained that actually Salvador, my dad, and a priest under Amnestria, also knew Shay's father. What the hell is going on at this banquet?
So, I'm going to start off exactly where we left off, which is Pontiff Amnestria is guiding you, Shay, over to the parent table, family table, where Salvador is standing there with Issa, and she's leading you right up to Salvador, who she just told you knew your father. Yeah, table is yours, Shay.
Oh my god. Shay is very stunned after that, and I feel like since her arms are still kind of interlocked, she had to pull Shay kind of out of her stunned, standing there. She's gonna get back her demeanor. Thank you so much for all of this information, Pontiff. It has been so nice to get to know you, at least somewhat, and I appreciate everything that you have already done for us.
Looking a little confused. Sure, yeah, of course.
Please let me know if I can ever help you in any way.
Sure. She kind of gets the hint. She like lets go, kind of clasps both your hands, and walks back probably to like the religious crowd.
Perfect. As soon as she like gives that last little hand squeeze, Shay does like a quick nod and then little smile and starts walking over to Salvador.
Oh, this is Shay.
And Salvador kind of like leans and says, "Nice to meet you, I'm Salvador," and holds out his hand.
Shay takes his hand and grips it very tight. Nice to meet you as well.
Strong grip.
Likewise.
Oh, I thought mine was kind of loose.
I heard you knew my father.
What?
Oh, the pontiff just told me that you knew him once upon a time.
I don't know.
Bitch, who the fuck?
It's alright. Maybe you can come by the keep, or I can come by your office one of these days, and we can speak of Umel on another day.
I'm sorry. You're Umel's daughter.
Yes.
He didn't have children.
I'm sure that's what everyone thought.
Sorry. Maybe it's just a coincidence of name. I knew an Umel in war. He died.
Yes.
I'm kind of like nervously laughs as he like, but like looks to Issa and then back to Shay. I'm confused. He died during the perverse dream.
Yes.
Kind of like is that like awkward like smile. Maybe a different person with a different Umel.
Oh, I doubt it.
The Umel I knew was a tiefling.
Yes.
How old are you?
Oh, that's not important. Issa, how are you, darling?
Like Salvador's like,
I am. Yeah. When you said Umel, I think her eyes went a little wide. But she's like, I'm good. I'm so good. How are you? You talked to Amnestria.
Oh, yes, she's lovely. She says hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, who is this? As Elena walks up. Hi, I'm Isabella's mother.
Oh, yes, Elena. Very nice to meet you.
Oh.
I'm Shay.
Oh. Yes, I saw when the lights hit everyone.
Oh, yes. Yes.
What are we talking about?
Oh, just catching up on old times, getting a few war stories here and there.
Oh.
I'm a big history buff, so just like to catch up every now and then.
War stories? What? He's kind of like looking over to like Salvador, and then he sends it back to you. Salvador says like, the perverse dream, the war against darkness. Why are we talking about that?
Oh, I just found out that my father and Salvador here fought together.
And that?
Mm-hmm. You know Umel as well.
Same thing where it's like what you did to Salvador, but now she's doing it to Salvador and Issa, and then back to you. No, I did not know Umel. I only knew Salvador told me, but in a way, we think that Umel is related to Issa. Salvador's like,
yeah,
Issa's like,
that too. Yes, it is fascinating that they're both tieflings, and yet neither of you are.
Annette.
Mm-hmm. My father.
I just don't think that's possible because Umel and I were lovers.
Issa, how you doing? Issa, how you doing, girl?
I think Issa literally did the exact same thing Rebecca did, which was like, listen, it makes sense, but damn, okay.
Damn, Salvador just dropping the hot goss at this gala event.
Issa side-eyes Salvador, but then immediately looks to Elena because she wants to see.
Yeah, Elena's like, what? Like her eyes get wide, her like teeth start to bare, not like in an anger way, just like a.
Well, from what I hear about the perverse dream, a lot of times when people died, they didn't stay that way.
What? Are you saying that Umel is alive?
No.
And she like turns over to Salvador, like, "Are you gonna leave me?" Like,
God damn it! No.
Salvador looks like really like honestly like, is he alive?
Sadly, no. At least not as far as I know.
Was he? He came back. Did he? Did he talk about me?
Everyone is just crying.
Salvador!
In all honesty, I I didn't really get to know him much, but from what I hear, he didn't remember much from your time.
I'm sorry.
As am I.
Was he still a good man?
Oh, she's really quiet. Shay is very quiet for a very long time. She's just, I would say probably a full minute of awkward silence. Just like, I sadly didn't get to know him that well, but my mother knew he was a good man.
It's funny looking at you, actually. I can see some of the similarities now. Revenants, or if that's what I'm assuming he was, could even produce.
I don't think anyone did. And yet here I am.
What do you want to know?
Currently, I think it might be more of a story than we have time for, but everything. Once we have time.
I knew him since we were kids, so I can tell you whatever you want to know.
I appreciate it.
Eleni, we have to talk. Umel had nothing to do with why Issa's a tiefling, as he kind of brings Elena over.
I feel like Issa's just standing there like the white ghost form in an anime. Like, I don't.
Yes, 100%. As soon as they leave, Shay's just gonna kind of turn to Issa.
Well, that was fun.
So you knew Amel? Or you've heard of him from your father?
Yeah, I didn't know that much about him, but my dad said that... God, choking. Sorry. Sorry, that got me. Okay. I didn't know all of that, but he told me when I was younger, and my mom, that the reason that maybe I was a tiefling is because he sacrificed himself for my dad, and I guess he like blessed him or something. So he thought maybe that's where the tiefling blood came from, but that's not actually where it came from. Obviously, like I told you a while ago after I had the falling out with my parents, but well,
Shay's just like slowly nodding and just kind of like taking you in differently for the first time, looking at your horns, looking at like your skin color, everything. Are you sure? Do you think Salvador might have lied?
related to Umel.
Yes. At least magically.
Maybe magically. I don't know. I think my dad's new theory is pretty strong. I think Issa's just like, I've never seen my dad look that sad than just now. So, from what he's told me about Umel, was a really good guy. But you said you didn't really know him?
No. But I would like to hear as much as I can about his time before.
Oh, my dad can tell you a lot. So we'll have him to the keep. He said he'd visit more anyway, so.
Good. I'm sure that would be nice for you as well, yes?
Yeah. Are you related to that person over there? I saw you talking to them earlier. You were talking to that person with the eye patch, and you look, similar features.
Yes, well, shadow elves, there aren't a lot of us around up here, so thought I'd introduce myself.
Oh. Cool.
If you message Shay, she'll tell you more, but...
Cass message to say, we can talk about it later, if you want.
I would love to. It's best to keep the loved ones safe as best as we can.
When you say that, Shay, well, when you message it back in your brain,
In my brain.
can you make a wisdom save check?
Not great. 8.
For a brief moment, you kind of, just probably because you have bubbling emotions that feel very similar to moments that have happened before in your life. And I'm not going to spill your beans, you can spill them yourself. But there's a moment where you probably like almost kind of like falter a little bit, maybe like grab Issa's hand just to like catch yourself as you look around the entire ballroom, and it just seems like for like an instant of maybe like 10 seconds, but in this 10 seconds it feels like 10 seconds is a long time in moments like this, where it just looks like there's like thousands of ghosts, and they all seem to be like chained to certain people. Like ones I can like definitely like say they're chained to, like Arathia, Seraphima, like, and it's just like there are people in this room that have done horrible things to people, and you kind of just get kind of like, almost like a gust of wind going through you of just like sorrow and pain for like 10 seconds, which is a long time.
That's a long time.
And then you kind of buckle back as you like probably like you almost like kind of fall on Issa. I'll just say you just kind of catch her. And, she's not falling, but like like almost faltering, maybe like stumble as you kind of like pick her up.
I think the wind definitely got knocked out of her.
Are you okay?
Shay is very visibly shaken and just kind of her eyes are darting around the entire room. I think a drink would be great right now.
Okay. And I take her, I like offer my arm to Shay and like lead her towards a bar.
Oh yeah, she's like one arm on the elbow, one arm like on the shoulder, holding on, like trying to keep her balance as best as possible.
I'm so sorry. Me as Con, so sorry. Me as Jim fucking.
Yeah.
Get over it. Like, Wash, are you still looking for Gruck from last episode?
Yes. Oh my god, Gruck.
I don't know if I want to continue looking for Gruck. Can I see Connie still fuming?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She definitely went and got a drink, and probably is just like, where's our fucking table?
Yeah. All right. So you go over to Connie, who is at the bar, sizzling, and V2 is probably just like right next to her on the chair. Just like,
He's probably like patting me too.
Slaps on his head is on your lap.
I'm envisioning you holding a whiskey and it's just boiling.
for just in case anybody would like to be together, unless you guys are like, no, I definitely want to be separate. You guys can be heading to the same bar that they're at.
Yeah, I'm down.
But you don't.
I think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna give V2 a little scratch, order a drink. I'm like, you good? You seem kind of.
I'm fine. No, I'm not fine.
Yeah, there we go. What's going on?
My parents are here.
And Dad seems nice.
She seems pretty broken up about it, says the person who's behind the behind the bar. She has like kind of short red hair that is like pulled back into like a small bun.
Should I talk to them instead about this, or?
Oh yeah, I can tell you what everything is.
How's she doing? She seems really broken at this, as you
She's
said.
been sobbing the entire time she's been here.
Oh, you were sobbing.
It's not very good to
fuck
be.
up?
This person has not spoken to you. It's not very good when you're supposed to be a hero of the night.
What's your name?
My name is Scarlett.
Lovely.
So, what's the deal with your family?
Oh, well, she's made a lot of mistakes, and now she's kind of getting the comeuppance of most.
Who are you?
Darling. This is a new persona based off you, darling. She winks with her left eye. You didn't think I was going to miss an entire party for the faded face as she kind of like slowly shows Darian underneath and then it kind of zooms back. It's easy to get a job serving alcohol. And you said to come and visit. I'm visiting. I'm being nice and I kind of want to talk to some people here.
Well, congratulations. You get to have a fun time. Literally. I get to go talk to my parents.
You didn't have to. Listen. Breathe. It'll be fine. I'll leave you to it. I'm going to go talk to Codex. Can you man the bar? You're pretty good at it.
She goes behind the bar.
Yeah. Someone's like, Miss Russo, you don't have to do that.
Can I smoke here at this bar?
Yeah, no. But in the balcony, looking...
In the castle?
Wash is gonna veer off to one of the side doors while pulling out a cigarette like he's just leaving for a smoke.
Like, there's probably like, indoors? How dare you? You guys over there, there's 10 people watching? Yeah, like, get that guy. Oh my god, I remember you. You guys over there, get that guy. You men with between 10 and 20 eyes.
You were going to say?
I guess the problem is there is nothing wrong.
Then why do you look so beat up? Yeah, that's right.
I don't look rough. I know I don't do perfect things, Wash. We know. You think we're good people, Wash?
You and I?
Yeah.
No.
She like downs her drink. I'm gonna go to her table.
Before that happens, they're probably going to run into
I
you.
was like,
But before they run into you, I would like to switch over to Codex and then Terrence. That's good, and then probably Philly.
Yeah.
Codex. After Kessak leaves, as per what happened last episode, this like, little girl walks up to you. She punches you and she walks away. No. No, but you watch this little girl who looks like she must be like the daughter of like some noble, or maybe not. Like you're not really sure. Like maybe she's the daughter of somebody, but like she's dressed like really cute, and like she looks like she like is like having a good time at this little party. She kind of like walks up to you kind of timidly after Kesek leaves. Hi.
Hi. And she kind of like crouches down. She is very flustered, but she's like, "Oh hey, like what's up?"
Are you one of the fates or something?
Yep.
Oh. Can I give you a hug? Oh.
Sure. Yeah, sure. And she like kind of like leans down to give this kid a hug.
She kind of gives you like this big tight hug, and she's, you saved my family. You're my hero. Oh.
Awesome. Oh yeah. Just doing our job.
No, like she looks like she's probably like 6 or 7, maybe 8, like 6 to 8.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like she's like a human girl. We were at the library when you were talking to that tall professor guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Professor Fassel. Yeah, okay. What's your name?
I like to go by Maddie, but my name is Materia.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you, Maddie. I'm Codex, and she like holds out her hand to shake her hand.
She like kind of shakes it like with both hands. She's like, like she's like laughing.
Do you want to meet the rest of the Fated Fates?
Yeah. Can I bring my mom?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Do you want to go get her? I'll wait here. Let's go get your mom, and then you can meet the rest of us.
I think she's out in the front. I can go grab her. I probably should grab her just because I said I wasn't gonna wander off nor like make a scene. But I could grab her.
Okay, yeah. Well, if you go get her, I'm gonna go over to that table over there, and she's gonna point to like the parents' table where like everybody is. Everybody's at the bar right now, right?
Terrence is still at the table. Finley is with Sham somewhere.
Probably still dancing.
But yeah, and then you see Issa and Shay walking towards the bar. Can I ask something weird too? My mom, the reason why we were in the library is she writes things and it gets published or something. And she has a blank journal. Could you sign it?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's also why I have to ask, because I feel like sometimes, like, if I've done it before where I've brought in somebody and it was, I forget who it was, somebody who was somebody, I don't remember, but she said after, she kind of told me not to do that unless I talked to her first, so I feel like I shouldn't, like, because you're, like, big and strong, and you're not, I mean, I'm a little scared, but you're not scary, you know?
Okay.
And I don't want to, like, you could, like, I'm not scared, but you could scare her.
Yeah, okay, no, I can sign it, and honestly, we could probably get the rest of the Fated Fates to sign it, too, if you want.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you talking with that that tall person.
No, it's good. We were done anyway, and I think you're much cooler than he is, so.
You think I'm cool?
Yeah, I think you're cool.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go get her.
Okay, I'll be right over there. So you just come over there, and I'll introduce you to everybody.
Okay. And she like walks forward, and you see her do that thing where she'll turn and like wave, and then turn back and like walk back, and like maybe turn again.
The second that Maddie is like out of eyeshot, Codex like stands up and she's like, "Huh," and she like goes over to the table.
As you're going over, you feel someone grab your hand and kind of pull you into a dance.
Huh?
It's Balthazar.
Yeah.
It's this like softer hand that grabs you and kind of like pulls you into like a nice like waltz. She is a paler girl with red hair that's short. It's like she looks like like if she would be a stunt double for Connie. But it's only red. There is no blonde dye. It is just red hair. And she goes, "Hi, Codex."
Hey, Darian.
Yeah, I assumed. I'm glad somebody knew. Can we talk? Unless you had something to do. It's not serious. I just... Sorry, I'm trying to get better about sounding not serious. Are you doing something? Can I quick interrupt you to thank you?
Yeah, no, it's fine. There's no time pressure on any of this, so we're good.
Okay.
Why do you want to thank me?
I don't know what you did, but she seems like she's in a better place.
Who?
She gestures to herself, points over to the bar, gestures back at herself.
Oh, I didn't do anything. I just talked to her a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like you gave something that I couldn't.
Did you give her a secret handshake?
No, I didn't give her a secret handshake, but I think I've been stuck on the Merc side so long I haven't seen the sunny way of things in a long time. And I think you have a very sunny disposition. And I also think you are comfortable having uncomfortable conversations. And...
Well... Thanks, I guess. I'm
sorry.
What?
I'm sorry for doubting you.
Oh. Well, I think a lot of people doubt me just because of the way I act, but that's fine.
I think people doubt you because... I don't want to say jealousy, that sounds so morose. But you seem happier than others. And I think people wish they felt that way. And even if it's not true, because... Well, I'm not going to psychoanalyze you and tell you I have a feeling it might not all be true, but you have a better outlook on things. You're an optimist.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just the way I was raised. My dad always said that one of...
Are those your dads over there?
Oh, over there? Yeah. I was adopted before you get into any of that. Yeah.
I'm an orphan, I get it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, my dads are really cool, and they raised us to... I mean, my dad always said that, like, one of the bravest things you can do is just have hope, so that's what I do.
No matter what, I think I have treated you less, and that's wrong. And I don't know if that's... I'm not going to say it's because of my misgivings or because of the way I was born and raised and what I grew up with, but... Thank you, Codex. And it's also a goodbye. I'm still going to futz around and intercept at moments, but in a nice setting, in a very gallant place, I thought it might be nice to apologize and give thanks.
Well, okay. You're welcome, I guess. But, I mean, just because she has me, I think she still needs you. I think she needs a lot of people.
Yeah, she can't get rid of me that easy. Listen, I'm always in the echo chamber and other places when I need to be, but I don't want anybody to think... I mean, I don't know what she's told. Nothing bad. We're fine. Like, we're fine. I told her... She said she didn't like me the way that I liked her. It's fine. Like, I'm not... It's not...
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, Darian, hold on, what?
She asked what we were, and I said, well, I have feelings, and she said she kind of didn't, which is fine.
Oh, you like her?
Yes.
I did, and now I like her as just a friend, which is also okay.
Well, that's a different kind of like. Okay, so, but she doesn't like you.
No, I think her heart's been stolen by others, which is fine. It happens. But I'm still a friend, and I'm always here if anybody needs help, but don't annoy me, you know?
I wouldn't dream of annoying you.
Right.
Do you want to meet my dads? You might actually know one of them.
Yeah, I know of Kirik. Don't worry. I should get back to work because I only got into this event because I said I was working.
Oh, well, can't you just change? Like...
I could. Maybe later. If not,
okay.
I'm always around. And you at least have a friend in me, okay? You got a friend in me.
She kind of gives Darian like a little smile, and she's like, "Yeah, likewise. I mean, you know where we live, right?
Connie's had me over, so
cool. So yeah, if you ever want to talk or whatever, I'm around.
Listen, if you don't want to talk, I could go around as you for a bit.
Oh.
No, don't. It might... Okay, listen, I know you're probably joking and stuff, but being me right now might not be the most optimal of things. I did just talk to a god.
What?
What?
What is it with this? You guys keep mentioning God. I don't... I'm going to go back and work. I will meet up with you and your parents later.
Okay, cool. Just don't Don't be me.
All the personas were like Darian's, like people who didn't reciprocate how they felt.
Oh my god!
Or just exes that he's like, I love you.
Yeah, like Carlisle is just like a little bit off of whoever that person was, and Letha is a little bit off of that person.
It's just
Look
Darian
what you
and
did.
other people that have left.
Look what you've done.
You can't make Darian that sad.
Darian doesn't want to be alone, so he keeps the people that leave.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Is Darian, like, dipping?
Yeah, Scarlet leaves and goes back to kick Connie out.
Okay. It's the same thing as when the kid left, where Codex just has a moment, and then she's like, huh, and then she, like, turns and starts to try and get back to talk to Dogma.
You kind of watch as Maddie kind of like returns with this little book, and her mom, who her mom is also a professor. She didn't know what to say. She just knows her mom's writes books. Her mom is a different professor of the summit.
Would I know her?
I'm trying to think if you would know her.
I mean, would Dogma know her? Because if Dogma knows her...
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah, her last name is Cantry. Yeah, Professor Cantry, and her name is Materia Cantry.
Maddie is little, right?
She's like 7, let's say.
Perfect. Can I pick her up?
Yeah.
She, like, picks her up and, just has her, like... Honestly, can I put her on my shoulders?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, she'll like put Maddie up on her shoulders, and then look around the table. Terrence is here, right?
Yeah, Terrence is here.
He was gonna get up once he saw people gathering at the bar and be like, I should probably join everyone else. But
Yeah, I think my sister's sulking.
yeah, I noticed. I was probably gonna head over there.
Wait, do you know how to command her Steel Defender? The
Not-
V, not one?
Not fully, but some.
Okay, can you tell it? I'm over here.
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I feel like I should have.
Okay, but who's the better? I showed you all this has a rocket in
I mean,
it.
I'm very interested in the rocket,
Yeah.
I will say.
Spinning rims.
It has like
This
it has nitro at the back.
They're dollar signs. They're solid gold dollar signs.
Why don't you just come over and talk to your sister and ask?
Well, she kind of told me like to stay clear.
Well,
Not like in a bad way, just like our aunt is here, you know?
when you're in the same room already, can it get much worse? By just talking to each other?
I'm assuming like everybody else is talking. Like we're gonna kind of like reset it. This is like before some of the conversations or during some of the other conversations.
We're the two weird antisocial ones that are like,
Yeah.
we're going to talk to each other about our special interests and...
Last time we were kind of together and looked upon by our aunt. She is our aunt. My brother died.
Do we know, does everyone know this
I
yet?
think it's just Codex, right?
And she
Shay.
knows, yeah.
But like, it was her idea, and he went along with us. Because we were supposed to be like 1, 2, 3. Like I was 3, he was 2, she's 1. So, I got a letter from her the other month or something, just saying Seraphima knows she's alive still because she I'm sure you know this, but she faked her own death, kinda.
Okay.
If she doesn't know this, don't tell her I told you.
That's probably going to happen anyway. I would find out. I don't have any siblings, but if I did, I would... I mean, do you want to be friends with her again? Do you want to be, close with her again? I feel like if I'm overstepping, please tell me. But
do you think I'm the one who...
No, I don't. But I also know that she doesn't seem like the one to reach out, even if she really wants to. And I will say that as I haven't known her, obviously, very long, but she's different now than she was when I met her.
Listen, I love my sister, but she's kind of doing things on her own. You know? Only so much I can do. I can't really walk anymore. Since what happened.
Yeah, but you can go talk to her now.
I was sitting right here and she left. And
Well-
she also decided to get listen, I love my dad, I love my mom, I love my sister, but sometimes I feel like I'm left in the dust. Or it's just too hard for her to look at me because it reminds her of Ezra. Sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I meant 2.
Okay.
How you doing? Are you okay? Is that still fine? Okay.
If she did reach out, would you want to?
She has reached out. I've tried to respond. I also don't. There isn't a return to sender. I don't know. I wish I knew more of who my sister was, because I really do care about her. But it's kind of hard. Like, she's been all these different people, literally. Different names and everything. One, Connie, Ruby. Another big one I can't say. And then, I mean, there's... Who we were before any of that doesn't matter, because her chosen names have all been different. That's what I'm trying to say.
Terrence is a light bulb goes off to her.
I've only chosen one person to be, and she's chose a bunch of different people to be, and I don't know if I know any of them. She's been the dutiful daughter of Seraphima. She's been the recovering daughter and sibling after Ezra's death. She's been the nobody, putting up the finger 1. And now she's Connie, hero of the fated fates. I don't know who my sister is. Or she doesn't know who she is.
I think that's more likely the case.
And I hate to be like, pull this card, but they kind of like touch the wheels. They're like, I can only go so far. And if she doesn't want to meet me anywhere, she doesn't want to meet me anywhere. I mean, for God's sake, like, she hasn't seen our parents in so long, nor me. And the first thing she does is spit fire at them. Like, we could move on. We could be a family. Or we can hang on to whatever decisions were made in the past by whomever, and it doesn't really matter.
I think there's, unfortunately, a lot of healing that needs to happen with her before it can happen with anybody else.
No, I know that. I'm not mad at her. I just don't think it's... And I'm not saying you're saying this. I just don't think it's fair to put it on me, or even my dad and my mom.
So why exactly do you want to see you two?
I just want to see how she made him. I mean, she used to do this thing where, like, when she would make things, she would kind of, like, leave a little etching in places. And I just want to see if she still does that, because it always made me happy. It was kind of like this little R etching, but in the middle of the circle, or, like, the whole of the R, top, you know, like the top part of the R, in common. She put, like, what looked like a little, like, almost, like, outside of, like, a flame, but, like, it would never connect.
She probably would also put a heart somewhere.
And, like, a heart just around the whole thing.
I can't say if I've seen that on V2 or
You
not.
haven't.
I don't know if it's on him, but...
I also just, I don't know. Listen, I've never been able to do that, so it doesn't make sense that she can. I know I'm a younger kid, but, like, it doesn't make sense.
I get it.
She's not that smart.
Okay.
They're siblings.
I know.
Damn.
They're siblings. This is sibling that she's not that
Yeah.
smart.
Okay, so if...
And I don't think she's dumb, but she just, like, doesn't put the work, the necessary work in. She never has.
Well, okay, from what I've seen...
Is this digging too much? I mean, that's what I would think from Axel, right? Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, Axel.
Correct me.
Axel would absolutely be like,
Correct me if
she's
you
fucking lazy.
Yeah.
She tries to find the shortcut every way she
Okay,
can.
okay.
She's
Like,
so
anybody's
much
characters,
more
let me
concerned
know.
about what's going on in other people's lives than what's the actual craft of it. She's not an
Yeah,
artificer.
okay, cool.
She's not. The craft is not the craft.
There are 3 things I know for certain. I've seen her working on V2. I know she changes him and adds new commands.
But how did she make V2?
So that I don't know 100%, but I know that
You're doing that thing with your eyes where you're looking off to the side because you don't want to look me directly
I
because
was
you're lying to me.
I mean, if you would let me do what I need to do, then I would finish and say that I do know that someone else was involved.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know their name, but I know that they're not civil folk.
Did she make a contract with someone?
I don't think so.
Are you kidding?
I don't know. I don't know. Also, don't yell.
Starts to back up the wheelchair.
Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna be in so much trouble.
Starts to turn the wheelchair. Do not grab on the handles. Starts going over to 1.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave the party. Mom, it was great to see you. Codex, hi.
Hey!
I grab Codex by like the shirt collars and I bring her really close to my face and I'm like, oh my god, I think I fucked up.
There's a child on my shoulders, so she's like,
I messed up.
Before this happens, just because I want to kind of get together. Finley, Shaman, you've talked. By this point, you probably saw Lady Leandra stop Arathia, and the moment you grab the emerald and fix it, you watch as the crack just kind of seals together. As he quick puts it in his hair, and then, should I nod at her? What should I do?
Well, I'm off.
Be unnatural.
Act. Stop.
All right, shut up. And you watch as Sean looks over to Arathia and just nods, and Arathia kind of nods, and then looks over to Lady Landry. He's like, so let's go this way, because I actually have a couple questions of information I was hearing across the 7th. And Arathia's like, oh, okay.
Yes.
You just see one sweat bead on the side away from Arathia. Don't touch me.
Don't bark.
I'm not barking.
You're sweating.
Finley, I'm older now. Don't treat me like a child.
Well, you're 2 years younger mentally than you thought you were.
Okay, where's Pascal? Right.
It's just
I don't like my hair. It feels weird on my neck like this. I don't like it.
It's going to feel a firm grip. Don't ask me about Pascal. Where's Lori? And just push.
And when you push, he's going to grab you by whatever the fringy shirt and be like, Finley, I'm not fighting with you. Don't belittle me. We are on equal playing ground now. I'm not a child anymore. Okay?
Right.
Thank you for helping me. Would you like to work together, or should I go back to my friend? Because I'd like to be friends with you still.
I'd prefer to work together. Also, she is a terrifying woman.
Yeah, well, yeah, and she isn't good. Listen, first of all, I will say, before we continue, and you don't get to bring Lori into this because she was taken. You left Pascal, yes or no?
I did.
Okay, well, that's something that you should figure out. I'm not going to pull you on it. Don't fucking compare it to Lori. That's shit. Especially because of the other things you know about my father. Right?
I know everything about you.
Yeah, I know most things about you, too. Dear old dad didn't just tell me nothing about you.
That's good.
Yes. So, friends, amicable?
Absolutely.
Okay, fine. Let's get over it.
Now.
Kind of like his face kind of scrunches. They're the quickest hug, and then just turns.
They slam bodies together.
Let's go to the Fated Fates and pretend like I'm still the Shum from before.
Absolutely.
Have you been with him long? Can you lead me?
I can sure lead you, but I cannot tell you that I've been with them long. That'd be a lie. As Sean kind of walks away, Finn looks at us and a bit. That little baby's so barky. Where's the bite? There you go, baby.
I'm horrified of this duck.
I love cinnamon.
Let's go. I don't know who to introduce myself to first.
I'm holding Codex.
Yeah, we're gonna go over to bar side.
I feel like Issa and Shay get to the bar when one's still behind the bar.
Yeah, so you probably see Scarlet, who walks over, takes one, kind of shuffles her back to her seat, and kind of starts to bust down the
sexual style.
Right, bust down sexual style on the bar.
Right.
Connie, looks like you're having as good of an evening as I am.
You kind of watch as Scarlet leans her head in, and you see Darian's face come up real quick, and then go back to Scarlet. Just in case you need to know who this is, I won't necessarily be guessing in, but busts down table, sexual style.
Excellent. Well, lovely barmaid, may I please have a...
Whoa.
Yes?
Bartender.
What is your name, bartender?
It's Scarlet.
Oh, well, hello,
Scarlet. Look, kind of gesturing to one and back.
Yes, that is quite a familiar vicinity. Hi.
You need a big drink, yes? Issa, do you also look horrible? I can't tell. I've only talked to you so many times, but I do still like you as much as I liked you the first time. Do you need a drink?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Strong?
Strong and sweet, please.
Strong and sweet?
Thank you.
Strong and sweet for you as well, my love?
Trying to get into wine.
Okay, wine.
There you go.
Wash, would you like something?
I thought I already grabbed a drink when I first walked over.
What is it, just like whiskey?
Yeah, sure.
I don't got anything.
Okay, yeah, and then you're going to see a quadruple poured for you from Darren.
Yes.
Or, sorry, Scarlet.
I'm gonna go to the table.
I don't think we're having great nights.
Well, I will say, despite you not having good nights, drink up. Pretend like things are fine. Not because they are fine, but because otherwise you might have a lot of vultures coming and going, what's wrong, Faded Fates? And then you have more eyes on you than you need. That is just my opinion.
Seems we already have a lot of eyes we don't want.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll be busting tables and being beautiful over here if you need me.
Thank you, Scarlett. Delicious drinks always.
Shay, Issa, Wash, Kitten.
She does that performative smile and goes...
So I'm going to say, unless anybody stops with Axel, Axel's going to stop Connie and you guys are going to continue forward. Issa, Wash, Shay, is anyone stopping? It's okay if you don't.
I mean, Shay's very curious as to who this person is. She doesn't know them yet.
She's like, I'm so fucked up. Someone else's business will make me happy.
Wash is just gonna gently pat Connie on the shoulder and say, good luck, and then try to get V2 to go along with him.
Noted. Issa?
I message Connie and I'm like, do you need me to stay?
No.
Okay, and Issa will walk towards the table. I'm scanning the room to see if my parents have re-entered. I'm not going to go after them. I just want to know if they're back.
Gotcha. All right, so Issa and Wash walk forward as Shay is coming up to this conversation. As Axel goes, you made a fucking deal with something?
We are in public.
We are in public.
Hello, who are you? Are you related?
I'm the sibling.
I see.
Oh my god.
Number
you have so
3,
much
if you need to know.
We have so much in common. Talk to each other.
No!
At the table. And she's just gonna start walking
Connie,
around.
I will tell everybody everything I know right now.
She stops.
I think at this point when you stop, Shay will put her arm kind of like around your waist just to be there.
I'm gonna give you that tap of like, it's okay. It's like,
You can say that.
but you can probably as somebody who also has a sister, as a sibling, you're like, this is a sibling conversation.
So just a little nod, and she's just gonna keep sipping with her drink. Nice to meet you, the number 3.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Axel.
Well met, Axel.
You made a deal with a different being for a dog?
Shay's trying to walk so slowly.
She's like,
Terrence has turned into a turtle.
she's like,
oh, there's someone over here.
Who told you that?
doesn't matter. They're all at the table right now, so could have been any of them. I guess not Shay.
What's your deal? What do you want?
You're a bitch.
Wow! Guns blazing.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, check in while I'm laughing.
She kind of like probably does get like right. Anything else you want to tell me?
I guess not.
Great. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I'm such a hero. And she's just gonna walk away.
Okay. Yeah. So you can probably continue in arm with one, or like at least next to one.
Yeah.
Axel's gonna like sit there for a second, and then eventually wheel back where they see Pyra and Theodore, who are also coming back to the table.
Can you give me more alcohol?
Since I'm up.
Are you okay?
Yes,
Is
I'm
this
good.
okay?
No, I'm so good.
Is everybody okay? Are you okay with everything that's going on? Nothing bad's happened to you. Nothing bad's happened to you. Codex, are you okay?
I'm having a great time.
Okay, Issa, are you okay? Ishnali is making her rounds. She's gonna like give you the look of like, should I head over there? And she turns away when you give a little.
Yeah, Shay shakes her head. So.
She turns away. So yeah, you're all at the table together with everybody. I think at this point, Salvador and Elena are like looking towards the table, but they're not necessarily there. They're probably still arguing and bickering, but they're in close enough vicinity that like if someone's like, "Hey, come over here," they'd come over.
Dad, Mom, are you gonna come sit at the table?
Sure. As like Salvador kind of like musters a smile. So, Fated Fates, you all joined back to the familial Fated Fates table. The table is yours.
Shay sits right next down to Estella.
Wait, did Terrence actually grab me by the shirt collar and say I fucked up, or are we like, is that not?
Yeah, that happened, but then everyone started to gather, and you said there's a kid on your shoulders, so I kind of probably just like brushed off your lapel and was like, it's fine.
That's true.
I give you 2 thumbs up, and I say sorry to the kid, and I turn around and I sit down next to Shay, I guess.
Yeah.
So, you were all sitting down there. Pyra, Axel, Mal, and Theodore are all sitting down there. Kirik, Dogma, and Safi. Estella and Rory Elena and Salvador are making their way there. Salvador probably will sit down. Elena will probably stand. There's not enough seats for everybody, but there's enough gathering room to sit. Professor Cantry, as well as Maddie, who's on Codex's shoulders. Probably Professor Cantry standing up talking to Dogma, who's sitting down. And you're probably standing up with Maddie on your shoulders.
Can we put Sean in a chair?
Oh, yeah, Sean.
Oh, yeah, and Maud's there.
No, Maud is
No, Maud is still
Oh,
with
Maud's
you.
still. Yeah,
Maud is the only one who does her fucking job. Yeah, so Sean probably can get a seat. So there's 3 seats left.
Yeah.
If you're giving one to Sean, 2 seats left.
I'll stand.
I probably like put Sean in a little chair and like pushed him in a little bit.
What?
It's just polite. And then in like a circle.
There's a seat next to him, and then there's probably a seat next to between Salvador and Theodore.
Yes.
You're gonna sit there?
He's gonna make his way around introducing himself to everybody, purposely with Theodore at the end of introducing himself to him.
Okay. So who's standing?
I'll stand.
So one Wash, and then Codex, and then Issa. Okay.
Yeah, Issa was gonna sit next to her dad, and then she's like, okay.
Finley's like, hey, buddy.
I want to talk to the kid on Codex's shoulder.
So this is a round table conversation. It's probably there's this like, weird air of like now that everyone's sitting here and like food is probably finally being served, and like you probably see someone come over and be like, Lord and Lady Balador, we'll bring this to you here since you are here now. But if you'd like to sit back, we can always bring it there for you as well, so you don't have to worry about carrying something so heavy to your table. And they're like, Salvador's like, okay, like kind of waves them off.
Issa, this is your dad?
Yeah, this is Salvador.
Hi, Salvador.
Finley de Galilei. Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'm so sorry to meet you.
No, it's okay. You're
a little flustered.
It's been a long night.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
It's been a
okay.
long time.
Very nice to meet you. How do you know? You're also a fit. Are you new?
The newest.
Okay. Kind of smiles back. Are you trying to fuck Issa's dad?
No.
Can you fuck my dad?
I could. Alright, well, I look forward to if you.
I'm Elena Balador.
Oh. Nice to meet you.
This is my mom.
Okay, so you're.
What is your name?
My name's Finley de Galilei. Pleasure
Elena
to meet
Balador.
you. We both have long names.
I don't think so.
But
she's gonna have an arc where she's better. I swear.
I do love this energy, though.
I do too. It's so good.
She's still pissed at her daughter.
right, and you. So you're both Issa's parents.
Yes.
And you're still together.
Yes.
Just a question. Love that for you both.
He's like, damn.
You seem like a very lovely, enchanting woman. And I look forward to probably not going to be seeing a lot of the both of you very much. But I do look forward to getting to know your different traits through Issa.
So you're saying you'd like to get to know us through our daughter? The physical slap of your mouth.
Well, I mean, I'm sure I'll hear about you from your daughter. But
What
I more
does that
meant like parents pass on.
She has had a very horrible death in the past, so maybe try to get with my daughter at the table.
Ma'am,
Andrew is here for this energy.
I hate this woman.
I love it.
still with his hand on her hands. Ma'am, I don't think
Do not touch me.
we're still touching hands, ma'am.
I shook
You
your hand
offered-
and let go.
I didn't let go. Because it's
I
polite
did.
while having a conversation. You know what? I'm not going to get into this with you.
This
Your
food
husband-
is so good. I want to say, are you all enjoying
I was
this?
really hoping they were going to ask LaGuardia to help.
Yeah,
because it's
I
really
was-
good food if you
is
think
this-
about. Sorry, I'm getting too excited.
This is me and my mom were talking.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah,
good.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't LaGuardia that was involved in this.
No.
This is
We
my
were just
mother and
invited.
Rory, everyone. They
Hi.
work
Hi, Stella. Let's go this way.
Everyone's named is Stella now.
Right.
I'm kidding. Anyway.
I'm just going to just lean back and like sit back down in my chair and just be like, I'm going to have a little moment of like. Anyways, Connie, you don't have to introduce your dad to me. I know full well who Theodore is. Pleasure to meet you. Lovely gentleman. Issa, I'm going to give you your chair back.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, my name is Finley de Galilei. I'm just
Theodore Rousseau. This is my wife Pyra and my child Axel, as well as Cornelia.
wonderful to meet all of you. I am just so... listen,
I like
I'm
your
an older
accent.
soul. Oh my god, thank you so much.
Yeah. Says Pyra.
I love your accent.
It's just general accent.
Well, anything's an accent if you don't speak like that, you know?
So, how did you meet everybody here?
I was originally more of an envoy, a messenger of sorts, and then I kind of just got... It's a crazy story. Kind of just made me come.
Right.
Terrence chokes on a fucking...
Immediately a flame.
The whole group is like...
he hits your leg under the table and is like...
Now you know what? That sounds really bad. She made me tag along.
You're fucking everybody in this? Says Elena.
Elena,
Conex, why do you have a kid on your shoulders?
Yeah.
Hey, Conex, why do you have a child on your shoulders?
Anyway, guys, this is Maddie. She's 8 years old, so...
You guys are my heroes.
Oh, that's
You saved me and my mom.
Oh, really? Where?
Yeah, at the college.
Oh, I see.
She writes books.
Then she probably knows my good friend, Professor Theoris. Do you know her?
Oh, yeah, I know Yelena.
Yes.
We actually were in school together for a very long time. Oh, you were at TA? Yes, no.
Yes.
We might have passed by once or twice.
You look familiar, yes.
Yeah. I teach mostly things about like written law. It's not exactly bardic, but it's kind of in the way of that. So.
Oh, I've definitely read a few of your volumes. Though.
Oh no way! Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So, but no, when you guys came in, you honestly saved our lives. So, I'm indebted. Actually, most of the professors of all the colleges are here. I was going to say, I assume that's why Mr. Rousseau is here, but seeing you, I understand why. Sorry.
Guy's just like, fuck off.
So anyway, I promised Maddie that we would all sign her book and she could meet all of you, so...
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah. Of
Yeah.
course we would, right? Right? Faded Fates?
Yeah.
She kind of like, okay, like hands it to Shay.
Oh yeah, Shay will sign it.
Terrence will sign it and pass it along.
Oh, well, I wasn't out. You know what? I'm just going to sign it. I'm going to stop it a little
Perfect.
bit, I guess.
Can your duck sign?
Oh my god, yes.
Ink.
Cinnamon, come on. Cinnamon's just...
Absolutely.
Eat some of the pages.
I'm so sorry. I'll buy you an entirely
No,
new one.
it's just the corner. That's okay. It didn't mess their own signature up. That's okay. I actually really like that. I like ducks. I feed a lot of them at the pond.
Do you want to... Cinnamon, do you want to feed Cinnamon some?
Do you have bread? Oh, well, I mean, there's bread coming around.
Right. No, I also... And he's going to reach into his little, like,
Loaf.
pocket and pull out a loaf of bread.
Oh, okay. Kind of cinnamon. Coughs up toast.
Yes.
Oh! She kind of claps and gets excited.
Finley, mortified. We're at a fancy party and Cinnamon has coughed up toast.
She kind of passes along. I don't know if anyone wants to... You don't have to say... She just passes along unless you guys want to say something. Yeah, so does everybody sign? Or does anybody have a little, like, I sign and say this?
I sign and wink at Maddie.
Oh.
She just smiles and kind of chuckles.
Finn's going to kind of... Now, you wanted Cinnamon to sign. Do you want V2 to also sign?
Yeah, can you sign?
You two take the paw. Like,
Cute. We don't want to bother you any more than we've already are. But sincerely, you guys saved our lives. So thank you.
We were happy to. This whole thing is kind of like a crazy... We didn't expect to be, like, honored like this, but it's really nice to actually see somebody that we helped. That's all we ever really wanted to do.
I can't go without saying, obviously, a lot of us professors for what happened with the massacre that I actually heard that you were also involved with helping.
She said you're involved with helping. And I'm like,
I think that's why most of us were invited, but really, there's more people that you've blessed with your help that you know. So I really enjoy you have a good rest of your evening. I know that food's coming and it's all going to kind of peter out after that, so I don't want to leave you too much, but this really means a lot to myself and Matty, so thank you.
While she's talking, Codex is still writing in the book. Like, she signed it, and she's been scribbling something in the book the whole time.
Codex.
When she hands it to Maddie, it is, like, very, like, silly doodles of everybody as, like, little cartoons next to their signatures.
Yeah.
And she, like, gives it back to Maddie.
So, unless anybody else has anything else they want to do, I'm sure it's kind of awkward at that table unless people end up leaving like Salvador and Elena. The rest of the Honor Banquet, there's a kind of a huge speech about just the thanks that you guys have for what you guys have done, and you kind of just find out the rest of the night and then get carriaged right home.
Shay will
Well, she's going to dance with Codex.
Yes. Yeah.
Is there like a little moment between Shay and Ishnalia?
Yeah, I think at one point Shay will like excuse herself to go to the bathroom and go get another drink or something and just go and chat with Ishnalia for a bit. In the shadows,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Parents dances with his mom.
With himself.
She's gonna give you away.
Can I say that I talked to Dogma? The whole time she's been trying to talk to him.
Yeah.
She just, like, grabs him at some point, and then I pulls him aside, and is just like, I need to give you this note, and she, like, she takes a napkin and, like, steals a pen from someone, and starts writing out, like, a bunch of the information about the hex sleep, that she got, and she, like, is just, like, writing, and is just like, okay, so I need you're doing study stuff, you can research all of this, I don't really have the time or the access to the stuff that you do, I just need you to research this, and let me know what you find.
That makes sense too, because actually I was looking into, for my next doctorate, it's going to be how arcane develops from divine. So if Yofet, the goddess of nature, is involved, I can look up stuff on that.
Okay, cool. And she, like, finishes writing the note and then, like, hands it to him. And her handwriting's kind of shitty, but, like, she hands it to him and, like, just tucks the pen in her pocket or something.
He's gonna like grab your hand and just be like, Codex, are you okay?
No, but I think we're good.
Okay, no, hold on. I know I've been scared about all the things that you do because I'm not an adventurer like you, but, like, if you need my help, I know I haven't been there to do it before, but I can help you.
Doing this research and figuring out what the hell is going on with us, I think would be the most help that you could do. Just because what we're doing is really dangerous, and, according to, some of the people here, I don't remember if I told you the magic's gone right now, but I think it's gonna come back, so I think I'll be okay. I mean, even now I'm okay, because I got squad. But yeah, I think we're good.
Have you ever had, like, a good night's rest?
Lately, no. But it's okay.
Can you try? Because there was a moment where I was supposed to take an exam and I had a freak out and I turned the entire room around me tiny on accident. And then I couldn't cast spells for most of my exams and almost failed out. I don't know what I did, but I just took a really good sleep one day. I don't know if that'll fix it. It might not, but...
Okay, that's been really hard lately because I've been having these really weird dreams. And they're really freaky. So, sleeping has not been at the top of my priority list. But I have learned how to read because I haven't been...
You get them too?
The nightmares?
Of the hands?
I mean, I haven't really opened my eyes yet. I've just heard a lot of scary sounds.
Okay.
What have you been seeing? Wait, hold on. What have you been seeing? Why are you seeing anything? You weren't there.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't? Just tell me what you've been seeing.
Hands in the dark. A diamond. A group of people who scare me.
I forgot I had to write things down.
Do you know what any of the people looked like?
No. They look like they were wearing, like, robes, though.
Okay, great.
But they didn't look like bad robes. They looked like almost like druid robes. I couldn't really discern their faces, which was scary. But the robes didn't look intimidating, necessarily.
Okay.
It started happening, like, 2 months ago.
Yep, that sounds about right.
I thought you lost your powers, like, 5 months ago, though.
I did, but they haven't been as I've not been asleep, but, like, it's They come and they go. It's not every night, but
Okay.
they've gotten worse over time.
Just let me know if you need anything, okay?
Yeah, just let me, the next time we talk, just let me know what you find out about all of this stuff, and just be careful who you talk to about it for now. And, I guess the next time I have the weird dream, I'll look.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta start paying you back soon because I got a full ride for this doctorate, which is starting up in the next semester, so after the new year.
That's awesome. You don't have to pay me anything.
Codex, of course I do.
No, I wanted to do it.
Okay, well, when you see a deposit in whatever treasury that you have, I'll have to find out which one of you is in charge of it. Looks like Issa might be.
Okay.
I'll deposit some money for you.
Okay. Just be careful.
You too. Yeah, you guys probably finish your night, enjoy your family, enjoy people going like, oh my god, things. And you guys all return probably around about the time of midnight back to the Pale White Castle Keep. You all come back. Is there anything anybody wants to do at midnight back at the Pale White Castle Keep?
Drink a lot of water.
That's actually
Because, as you all know from what Finley said, he's trying to get you out the next day. So,
that's cute.
is there anything else anybody would like to do before the night falls on you all to sleep?
Can I call a quick team meeting to establish where the fuck we're going and why?
Sure. Everybody make a Constitution drunk save.
Can I just choose to fail?
And you can choose to fail.
My class says I don't suffer any negative.
So, okay, if you weren't drinking, roll Constitution for tired. If you were drinking, roll Constitution for drunk. You can choose to fail.
I absolutely fail.
But my class says I don't suffer from negative effects of alcohol.
Roll for tired then.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
You're very tired.
Tired is a lower AC, so you should be fine.
Let's see what I would have rolled.
Okay,
That's not 20.
let's go around.
Yeah,
you've decided to fail,
I
Connie.
choose to fail because I drank way too much and
Connie
Darian gave
fails.
me a 4 shot.
Wash, tired
Check
roll.
or save?
Save.
Save? 14.
14? Okay, you're pretty good. I mean, yeah, you're getting tired, but you're fine. Codex, tired or drunk?
16 for tired.
Okay, yep, you're good. Issa, yeah, you're fine. Finley,
13 for tired.
you're tired, you're drinking?
Uh,
Terrence.
it's like a 20 for drunk.
Yeah.
Like a couple drinks.
22 for drunk.
Okay, so one is drunk. The rest of you can feel the tired approaching, but if you want to do something, do something. But
It was
if
the-
you're having a team meeting, you're drunk.
It was more of a like, even as we're like entering the house, I was thinking like, so we're leaving tomorrow? Then?
Correct. We're leaving tomorrow. Preferably as early as the day gets in. We do not want to run into any purple worms too early on.
Right, of course. Noted. Where, like, how far, where is it, like, how long is it gonna take?
Right. It'll take about 2 weeks to get there. Not that long.
What you could note is if there's a way for them to get to the 9th, unless there's any other way they can just teleport at least into the wilds. I mean, you could, if you find someone who could teleport you, you could teleport straight there.
I was gonna say, did Lady Leandra come with us?
She did not, but she's in the area. She's in the 5th. It's going to take her a good while. It's like she might be staying in the 3rd. It's possible. People like to stay in the Arts District.
Do you think Silly Simon?
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
sends
God,
you
yes.
via message. You have to get converted into text. It's our
Send us
text.
via email.
Oh my
You
god.
might come out weird, but it's fine.
It's like Willy
it was a good
Wonka.
time.
Yeah. Shay and
Yeah,
Terrence
really
come
small.
out. Shay is now a gnome fighter, and Terrence is now a female orc
Yes.
bard.
Ouch.
For what?
Against that.
Doesn't Issa have a sending stone to mud?
Issa does, yes.
Mhm.
But if you wanted to walk physically from where you are to there, it would take longer than 2 weeks. It would take like 3. Maybe even... 2 weeks to get out of the burg, and then 3 to get... The 3rd to get to where you need to go. Because it's kind of a straight... I mean, it's long, but...
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll take a while to get there, unless we can
Issa.
cut it short.
Use your sending stone
Yeah.
and talk to Maud.
Yeah, do we want Maud to send us to the 9th
Yes.
there? I don't know if it's a good idea for her to know where they are.
Well, she won't know where they are. We just need to tell her that we're going to the 9th, and we get teleported to the 9th.
Yeah. 9th is perfect. I mean, I don't want to go directly.
Oh, no.
I will call Maud right now.
Oh, shit.
Hey.
She snoozes.
She's like a little drunk.
Yes.
She also had to spend the night talking to Arathia Burke, so that's not great.
Jesus.
Hi, Issa. What's up?
Are you alone?
No, I'm with.
What are you wearing?
I'm with Sean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can you swing by the keep in the morning?
We could head there now. We're in a carriage.
Can you come alone?
Sean's in a kind of sad state right now, so I think I should take care of him because he doesn't remember the past 2 years. Finley helped us save him,
Sean?
I think.
Oh.
I don't know. I'd have to ask Finley, who I just met and is somehow part of your group, and I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, we didn't know either until yesterday, so just, yeah, come by the keep in the morning.
Could we come by now and not have to pay for room and board for a night?
Just tell them that they can stay here.
Yeah. For Derek is up his bed, just like, yeah.
Okay, we're about to hit the transport pad on the carriage, so we'll be there in like 2 minutes.
Great, okay.
Okay, so we have a means to get at least closer. Either just outside the walls or in the ninth, whichever seemed like the best option. Avoid the big purple worms.
Apparently.
Correct. Avoid purple worms. That means that is self-explanatory.
Yeah, I get
Any
it. Are they?
worms in the wild?
I'm just
probably
assuming they're
avoid.
big.
I'll get it.
Now,
Do we
It's
need
the
to
beast.
pack any?
Yeah. Shay definitely goes over and opens the door.
You open door to a very drunk Maud and Sham with hair down?
Oh, excellent. Sean, I like the new look.
Do I know this one?
Yes, we flirted quite a bit, actually, Sean.
Yes, the
Hello.
name is Shay. Shay! Great to see you from the times that we have before.
You don't have to pretend you remember, it's fine.
Okay. He kind of like shuffles in.
Sean, my buddy, how you doing? You want to come here?
No.
Are you sure?
Okay, here's where you'll be staying, and Issa will take Sham to his room, and then...
Maud's like tipsy, but she's there. She's more like, it's like, oh god, I'm getting a migraine. She kind of sits down second for a table. What do you need?
Transportation.
Where?
Yeah. Outside the ninth.
Outside the night.
In the wilds.
So just randomly in the wilds?
Well, no.
Right
We
outside.
have a reason.
Oh,
But
Chip, everybody shut the fuck up. Finley, tell the story.
So we need to be. I'm assuming this is a safe place to talk.
Yes.
Right. I need to be right outside where the tin hole enters into.
And you think that'd be safe in the wilds because
We have to be in the wilds to go where we're going, which is in the wilds.
where are you going in the wilds?
the Demars are alive.
Oh, God.
Now, Terrence.
Why are we telling her?
Because it's Maud! She knows them! She knows the whole story!
Well,
she
I
was
don't know
there
this
for the
lady.
fight!
Who knows what's gonna happen with Sham and Arathia?
Last time I
Sean's
saw.
not here! Sean went to the room, you said!
Oh.
If Sean was...
Yeah, he's in his room!
Yeah, it's fine.
Terrence, I've already been. Listen, I've already been yelled at quite a few times for saying
She's
things.
fine.
I don't know this lady. I met Sean and that other girl.
Same person.
You watch her disguise self in Lady Leandra and then get rid of the disguise self.
I know this woman. I trust her with my entire being. She's a powerful woman.
So why don't we just tell her exactly where we're going?
It might be safer if she
It's
didn't know
just-
exactly where we're going, since Arathia will be close at hand with Sean, so ignorance is bliss, and we need to protect Maud as much as she protects us.
Fiara told me to tell you guys where she is. She didn't tell me to tell anybody else where she is.
Okay, listen, do you want my fucking help or not?
Yes.
I do.
Great, then I'm going to take the majority. You don't need to tell me exactly where you need to go.
Right.
But if you'd like to not be in the wilds, which is a very dangerous place if you don't know that, kind of squints at Finley and then back like, like I can't tell because their clothes look kind of urban.
Right.
I
I
got a
know.
duck on your shoulder. No, just kidding.
I know they're not a great place. I was born there. Lived there for almost.
There isn't a fucking great place in this entire
Okay.
fucking continent.
I'm just gonna say, there's at least everyone who's not drunk is like at least a little like warm, like just for the fun of it. If you can picture in your mind, as long as you can see it, I won't know the name of it, and I won't know the location. It's not here. You're gonna show me on a map. It's right here. Yes, long, quick exposition, if you don't mind me taking over.
That's perfectly fine.
Mr. Finley de Galilei knows Sean from beforehand, and I've had this idea that I don't know if Issa has told you, that I think Orathia has somehow been puppeting my boss, my friend, your employer on some missions, and we've seemed to have disabled that, and hopefully tricked Orathia into thinking that it's still happening.
Hopefully, but that little girl took off at the age of 12, so...
I need to protect Sham. I need to protect you. So, I will do my best to make sure Sham's okay. Sham is not known. I will do my best to not know where you are, but we need to link minds if you wish to be sent to where you need to go and not be in danger. If you'd like to walk the way, walk the way. It doesn't really matter to me, but also I can't say I don't care for you all a little bit, because I do have some type of likeness for you all.
Cute.
Shut up.
Right, yeah.
Connie's just like...
We can link minds or whatever. I'll show you exactly what it looks like so you can send me there, but I don't want you to have any information that could put you in any danger.
I'm a very good liar.
I think Maud is one of the most capable people I know.
Capable people still get
Seconded.
hurt.
True.
Let me just link minds, just to see if I can kind of grasp it.
Right.
And then I'll try to send you in the morning. Whatever dangers come, it's not on you. I'll make sure it's not tied to you. I think of you all as friends. So I will take whatever danger might come and make sure it's not tied to you. You don't have to reciprocate the feelings of friendship. Sorry, I drank a lot. Talking with Arathia is really like talking to fucking dust in the fucking wall.
I appreciate the interception. You could hear her neck crack our direction from 3 districts down.
Listen, Sean really helped me when I needed the help, so...
Listen, I don't doubt that anybody's capable or strong. Sham is also capable and strong, but his attachment to his sister put him in a situation that got him hurt.
He has a sister?
Did Sham not mention Lori to you?
Sham somehow knows you, who is a person I don't know, and assumedly from the wilds. And now I know that Sham, from the little blabble he had in the carriage ride back, is also from the wilds, and has lied to me before he started crying, and I had to kind of console him to sleep.
Yeah, if you could go easy on him, he's just a little guy.
I will. She smiles. I will, but I don't know all of that stuff about Sham. I understand why you would keep it secret, especially being someone who's from the wilds who's now intercepted a very high guild under the septum.
That's fair. I will show you what it looks like. I can even imagine it on a map if it makes it easier to send.
No, just if you guys are at the kitchen table, she kind of just like puts her hands out to you, Finley, to grab.
Willingly, openly.
Okay, roll an intelligence check.
16.
16.
Finley with his bold 9.
What do you look like? What is it like? Describe what you're seeing in your mind for her to see.
So, okay.
As if she's gazing into your mindscape.
Oh. I am going to probably be the easiest just to put us straight there. So Finley is going to imagine in full crystal clear image the town of Vilmire.
Okay. So describe it to me.
So it is kind of nestled. I mean, if you look on a map, there's a little mountain pass in the northwest of Zabraria, and in between, underneath the rock, it looks like they built this settlement that's sole purpose was for people who live there to work in the mine shafts of paintwork. So it's probably, I'm going to do it straight in the town center. It's kind of like a circular town with a back gate into the mountain pass, and also goes towards where the ruins of Ponte are.
Everyone roll a d10.
Oh.
But why though? He's a little bad.
If you roll too low, you die.
Alrighty. 1.
3.
Wash. Codex.
3.
Issa.
9.
Finley.
4.
Terrence.
2.
Shay.
4.
Okay, everyone who rolls low, from the immediate just like look, Trunk Mod accidentally is like starting to accidentally incant, like she's not thinking, as the low of you just all. Who rolled above a 5?
Only Issa and Wash.
So you kind of watch as everyone just. Sorry, I'm kind of drunk.
Come on!
It wasn't on purpose.
Can you do it again?
Yeah.
Or are we
just
gonna
take my hand?
a
Just take my hands. I'm the image is fading. Take my hands. Like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and if you're accepting to fail, then she'll just like. And that is where we're gonna end today's episode.
Perfect.
We're just happy to be here, and we thank you all so much for your time. We'll see you next week.
The Table is Yours releases episodes in video and podcast format every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You can follow The Table is Yours everywhere by the handle @TTIYDND. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you at the table next time.